Okay, model anarchist here, and this is a response to Luke 12,000's video on love. Now, I'm just gonna warn you guys from the beginning that this is strictly my own bullshit definition. I'm not really basing this on anything, it's just my own opinion of the meaning of the word love, but it's a very subjective concept anyway, so what the hell. And I formed this definition basically in order to make love still plausible, to make love still possible, to make it an actually practically usable term based on a pragmatic, very functional, and hopefully realistic view of reality. Now, before we understand love, I think it's important to understand infatuation so we can differentiate the two. I would define infatuation as strongly, and that's the key word there, it's strong, strongly admiring traits about a person, like, oh, your eyes are so beautiful. I can't get over how beautiful your eyes, your hair, your ass is, the way you laugh, the way you do this, the way you do that. And it's important to distinguish the difference here because, lots of people are like obsessed with celebrities. They want to date celebrities that they never met. But can you really, I think according to any serious definition of love, you could not say that you love someone you have never met. And to make that possible in your definition of love would just pervert and cause the whole term to become meaningless. So let's say you're obsessed with Britney Spears. You would give anything to date her. You have posters of Britney Spears all over your walls. You absolutely love Britney Spears, or so you say. I would claim that you cannot be in love with Britney Spears. You are merely infatuated with her because you have never met her. According to my definition, love is not about liking things about a person. It's not about liking certain attributes of another person. Love is about appreciating and valuing strongly, and that's the key word here, strongly, valuing the relationship you and another person have. That is to say, you strongly value the way you and your girlfriend interact, the way she finishes your sentences, the way you can understand her, the way you make each other feel. These are statements about attributes of the relationship you two have, not strictly about attributes that she has. And like I said before, I think it's important that these are strong, positive feelings. Say I just met Joe. We got along really well. I say, me and Joe got along really well. So that's a positive aspect of our relationship, the way we interacted well. However, I just met him. The feelings are not strong at all. I just met him. So it would be inappropriate to call it love. So a statement such as, I really like the way me and my girlfriend can read each other's thoughts without saying anything, just by body language alone, would seem to me to indicate love. Whereas something like, oh, I love the way my girlfriend's ass bounces, would seem to indicate something more along the lines of infatuation. So, a quick example, me and my most recent girlfriend had absolutely nothing in common. We had about as much in common as I would with, a fly or something. So, this girl is Chinese. She doesn't barely speak. I mean, she speaks English pretty good for a foreign person, but it's fairly broken. But even though we had little to nothing in common, I am absolutely sure I loved her. Because the way we interacted was so great. We interacted so well together. We made each other feel good all the nice things. Don't get me wrong, she's smoking hot, but really, my fondest memories of her, the way we could just read each other. We didn't need to, speak a common language because we just worked together so well. We read each other so well. We made each other just feel absolutely magical, and that was definitely love. Don't get me wrong, love is so subjective that I think it's hard to say any particular definition is wrong or to invalidate someone's definition of love. However, I think that when we start defining love in terms of things people have in common, we run into real problems. That would, for example, invalidate many forms of love, such as a mother-son relationship. How much do a child and its mother have in common? Also, we especially run into problems as rational, pragmatic anarchists. If we'd find love about commonalities, then I'm sure as hell screwed for love, because I am a pretty unique individual. So that's my random bullshit musings on the definition of love. I'm pretty happy with it because it's realistic and it works in the real world. It's not too idealistic. You can talk about pure love without getting into the realm of, Disney story tales or anything like that. Thanks for listening. Think about is Britney Spears, but you've never even fucking met her, then it's safe to say you're infatuated with her. However, it would pervert the word love to say you are in love with her.
Congratulations.
You're not.
You've been selected to receive a free Apple iPhone.